You back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about Virginia Tech linebacker who beat a man to death over being catfished. We're going to read this article real quick. A freshman Virginia Tech linebacker charged with murder told police he fatally beat a man, breaking every bone in his face for catfishing him on Tinder, prosecutors said. Ishman David Tuite told cops he went to the Blacksburg apartment of 40-year-old Jerry Smith in April for oral sex after matching up with someone named Angie on Tinder, the Roanoke Times reported. Ute, the man, returned to the apartment on May 31st for another meetup, at which the point he discovered he had matched up with this time was a male, according to Assistant Commonwealth Attorney Jason Morgan, citing details the now suspended linebacker told the cops. At 2, he told investigators he punched Smith 5 times in the face and stumped him, but didn't call the police despite hearing bumbling and grumblings from the victim as he left the apartment. Cops found the badly beaten man's body 1 day later, the newspaper reported. The linebacker's parents and sisters attended Wednesday's hearing, as well as a dozen Virginia Tech football players, most of whom were wearing team gear, according to the report. The autopsy revealed that Smith, a restaurant worker, died from blunt force trauma to the head. All the bones in his face were broken. His teeth were also missing, the Roanoke Times reported. You have to understand this. People are going to have to be truthful with their sexuality. You can't go on Tinder and catfish people, especially young brothers. One thing black males can't stand, especially if they're caught out in the street and embarrassed, when a man is pretending to be a woman and you're getting ready to have sexual relations and he finds out, you know an ass whooping is coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming, because you're destroying his manhood. And I'm going to say this about the LGBTQIA community. You're going to have to talk to your community. You have all the rights that every other American has, but you're going to have to teach your community that it's not wise to catfish black men, because we will strike out. And you have so many men who can look like women because of witchcraft. They can do miracles with makeup. You could take a man, turn him into a woman in an instant. This brother is 18 years old. He's a football player. He has high testosterone. He finds out that that woman isn't a woman. You knew a ass whooping was coming down. No one agrees with him killing this man. No one agrees with the violence against any human being. But that man should have known that there was going to be a negative reaction. Now, I don't know what Etui put into his profile, but he thought it was a woman. And his fellow players came to support him. So his character must be extremely high, that fellow players will walk into a courtroom and stand by someone who's basically going to be charged with murder. This man may go away for the rest of his life because this man, Jerry Smith, pretended that he was a woman instead of being who he truly wanted to be, and telling this young brother. I hate to see this brother being put in a situation where his whole life was thrown away because he thought that this man was named Angie. This is a truly tragic situation. and he told cops what happened, they're not going to show him any mercy because of the strength of the LGBTQIIA alphabet community. I fear that this brother is going to get some heavy time. He may get manslaughter. He may have to spend 7 to 15 in jail, but his life as an athlete, him getting a good education, is over. Because of what? Sex. That the person should take some responsibility who didn't announce who they truly were. And I would like to hear how you feel about this situation, because this is a difficult situation to deal with because someone is dead. But how many of you would have reacted the same way as a young black male? This is an extremely embarrassing situation, and at the time, in his mind, he thought he was being played. And when you on the street and you grow up in the hood and you thought that you were being played, you react in a certain way. I want to thank you for listening to Black Psych This Quick Tape. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.